Check, check, check. Just want to get confirmation that the mic's working this time before I dive into it. Just need confirmation. Mic check, mic check. Okay, perfect. All right, we are live now. You could see the attribute role system there, but we're going to take that away. And we are going to bring in my Discord first. All right. This video will not be too long. Hopefully, it won't be too long, but we'll see. So this is going to be, I tried to do it yesterday, but this is going to be a content and attribute role, attribute reroll breakdown. So basically, in DGA or the association, we got content, and from the content you get awarded coins. That's the name of it now. You get awarded coins, and with those coins you go ahead and you use it to upgrade some of the players on your team. So taking a look, you get your general chat here. Let's say you've done content. Now you've done a team article, you've done some type of content, league content, red zone, YouTube series, power ranking. Maybe you won some coins from Sportsbook. Maybe you won some coins from Knockout. So you're like, all right, I am the New England Patriots, and we got to choose a guy that is low overall. That would probably be best. So let's pull up somebody that is low overall from the Patriots. We'll go rookies. We'll go rookies. We'll go New England. Then we'll go team. Obviously, I'm doing it the long way. So rookies from the Patriots. We got Travion Henderson. They're both and Will Campbell both over 80. So we're gonna not do them. We'll do Ryan Williams. So let's say Ryan Williams. We want to go ahead and put some content into him. So what we would do is go into the attribute role requests. We will copy this. As you can see, I have Travion Henderson, but we're gonna change that. So let's go here. We're gonna do Ryan Williams instead. So Ryan Williams, New England Patriots, wide receiver. We're going to do 3 roles. In the archetype choice, we only get 1. And we're going to choose either slot, deep threat, playmaker. Let's go with playmaker on this one. So we got our choice. We're going to go ahead and hit send. And what's going to happen is at the end of the season, after the Super Bowl, the commissioners are going to go in and do a tribute roll. So this is what you're going to see when we do a tribute roll. We are going to go live with it. So you could see, I can pull up the right one. So here you could see the attribute roll system. So we got quarterbacks here. We got wide receivers. As you can see, we got playmaker, slot, deep threat, and physical. I actually got to check if physical is still a thing in Madden. I believe it is. But we wanted to do playmaker. So what's going to happen is I'm going to copy this, and every time I hit paste, it's going to run the system for me. So the first roll, boom. The first roll, I'll get 3 awareness, 1 short route, and 1 catch. Second roll, I'll get spin move, 3 short route, and 1 awareness. And then third, I'll get 3 catch, a short route, and awareness. And from there, you'll see the commissioners add that to your player, and then we'll hit it with a check mark. That's basically the gist of it. Now, this is at the end of every season. It's to promote content. It's also to help you, build a team. Right now, it's not shown to the coaches and the free agents, but we will once, we get everything situated. So that is the attribute role system. So let's go ahead and take a look at the reroll system. Now, the reroll system is basically the same thing. Let's say Travion Henderson started off as a star, got to superstar at his overall, and then he ended up with some crap abilities, which happens because the game's broken. What you would go and do is copy this, same thing, boom, hit that, and The one thing is you have to wait until they're 85 overall at least. So I'll put that in the example, but you have to wait for them to be 85 overall. So once Travion Henderson hits 85, I'll go ahead and submit, and then a commissioner will go in and re-roll him, which would be him changing positions and changing back, something like that. But we'll re-roll him and see if he's got better abilities. You could wait until he's 90 overall. You could wait until he's 95. You don't have to do it at 85, but you have that option. And this is only for players that don't have abilities at release. So anybody that wasn't given abilities by EA at the release of the game, or the release of the rosters we're using, that's who's available for this. So you can't re-roll, like let's say Travion Henderson right now has superstar. I can't re-roll him because he has abilities given to him by the EA dev team. It's kind of a way to work around all the broken abilities and things like that. So that's our reroll system. It will cost 20 content points to reroll somebody as well, or content points, I mean coins. When it comes to the upgrades, the attribute rolls, each roll costs 10 coins. If they are above 80, if they're 80 overall or higher, it will jump up to 20. Now let's say you got a Ryan Williams is a 79 and you want 3 rolls into him. The first roll would be 80. The first roll would be 10. And if he reaches 80 after that roll, not midway through that roll, but after that roll, if it says he's at 80 overall, we'll back out. If it says he's at 80 overall, those other 2 rolls will cost 20 coins. But we won't do it right away. We'll reach out to you, get confirmation. Once we get confirmation, then we'll go ahead and continue. That'll kind of be the process there. Hopefully, people are responsive. If not, we'll have to circle back, leave a little thread letting us know we only done 1 roll, and we'll have to circle back and finish up once we hear back from the user. So that's how those work. To break down the currency a little bit on how to get some of these coins. So you could do a team article, 3 coins. You could do league content, which is a league article like MVP race, the best rookies, it could be draft content, whatever you want. But as long as it's league wide, covering multiple teams, maybe 5 plus, you'll get 5 coins. A YouTube series, like a Cookie Boy YouTube series. You can look at my channel as well for a YouTube series. But there's multiple places where you can see a YouTube series. Anything like that for this league will get you 8 coins. Now, everything has to be DGA related. It can't be from another league. It can't be from an offline. It can't be none of that. Red Zone Alive commentary over the game. Now, this doesn't mean your own game. This means that you go ahead and call a DGA game. Like you see that the Chargers and the Chiefs are live, and you're like, all right, let me call this game. You pull it up and you're calling the game as they're playing. That is what a red zone or live commentary is. You'll get 10 coins for that. Also, content is not the only way to receive currency. You get 5 coins for every playoff win. You get 10 coins for a Super Bowl win. You get 5 coins for participating in the Pro Bowl. And we might even change this to 20 coins for a Super Bowl win and 10 coins for a conference championship win. That could be down the line. Members may also get coins from doing other jobs not related to what's above. So what I mean by that is we got the knockout and we got the sports book, and I announced it earlier, in the knockout and in the sports book you'll get 5 coins weekly for organizing this. Right now we got a bookie for the sports book. DGA knockout is being handled by me. I'm not going to pay myself for this. This is me just trying to better the league. If you want to take this over and get paid for it, just DM me. Power rankings, self-explanatory. You do a power rankings, you do a little write-up, maybe 3 to 4 sentences about each team, have a little graphic. You keep that up to date, do it weekly. If you do this weekly, you'll get 10 coins each time you do this. Taking a look at something else. What else did I have? Because it was in announcements. Let's go to where I put it. So, the DGA record book. So basically what this is, you'll get 200 coins a season. So after the season, we got My Madden. But what happens in My Madden is you have to reset the league every time, so you don't get the history of the league. And what I want is like a user friendly profile for each user in DGA, keeping track of head-to-heads, keeping track of playoff wins, keeping track of playoff appearances, keeping track of teams, keeping track of, you know, maybe favorite best players on that team, you know, things like that. You know, some records that they personally have, the most passing yards they ever had in the game, most passing yards they ever had in the season. You know, that's getting a little overboard, but mainly just the user versus user record, the team, the playoff appearance, playoff wins, Super Bowls, conference championships, you know, things like that. That's what we want in the GGA record book. And if you organize that and able to do that at the end of every season, or keep it up to date week to week, 200 coins easy. So that is some of the league stuff. We could also have other things that, you know, come down the line as far as league stuff, and pay accordingly. If you have some ideas for content that are not particularly like fall under any of the categories I already have, just let me know. If you want to do articles, the easy way to do it, pull up My Madden. So let's go to DGA My Madden. So what's going to happen is, let's say you want to do an article. Now you will have to go to our My Madden link, which is here. I'll put it in chat if you need it, or DM me for it. And what you're going to do is you're going to request to join the league. Once you join the league, I'll go ahead and approve it. As you can see, I could show you the members currently. So right now we have 3 members. I just got a request from JRAM. I'm going to approve him. He's going to be there. So perfect. JRAM's in. And let's say you want to do an article. So let's go over to the blog. Boom. We're going to hit blog, and then we're going to hit new. Now this is going to be a test. So test, and then on the bottom, I'm going to put test, and then I'm going to publish. Now the cool thing about this is it's going to pop up into the Discord. I'm going to see if the smart sync is working. I'm going to have it queued, and as you can see, boom. This is a test blog, and what you could do from here is copy the link to make it more organized, because this is going to get flooded with articles if everybody's doing this. Copy the link, go to your team, hit paste, and then boom, you got your articles there. And then somebody could click on that article, go right to it, read it, grade it, whatever we need to do. But that's the best way to keep it organized. But pretty much that's it. If you have any other questions, or you want me to do any other videos that kind of, you know, describe and help, you know, you understand what's going on, just DM me, give me the idea, I'll do it. And if you want to help and do it yourself, just let me know, and you know, you could get paid for it as well. But that's going to do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it.